Hello guys, today is November 2nd. That means it's day 2 of the Arena Open event. So all the pros are going to be playing and changing the historic format as they did last Arena Open because it's a best of 3 event. So people are actually going to be tweaking their decks and sideboards to see who is actually having the best deck of the season. And it feels like just yesterday that Eldrazi wasn't even a thing, and there was just a bunch of Sorin decks dominating the format. And then when the Arena Open came along, the pros, they're all playing like Sorin, and then Sorin got banned. So I don't know if they're gonna end up banning uh, the temple, the Eldrazi temple, after the Arena Open, or who knows? Like maybe the number one deck is actually Temur Lotus Field, and then they end up banning something crazy like Hidden Strings just because they won. But anyways, so there was that going on. Some interesting decks were spoiled in the Discord chats, like Cryptic Command in Lotus Field decks, One Ring Lotus Field decks. John Goyce was interesting. Yellow Hat was running. He wasn't running the black creature, the 2 black mana one, that the Dauthi Voidwalker. That's what it was called. They were just running like 3 Thoughtseize and 1 Inquisition and no Arcanist. So it was very interesting to see that. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about this new list that I have here. This is my main deck that I use nowadays. I started using 4 Artist Talent just to shake things up. It seems really good nowadays because once you actually resolve it, you no longer need the Underworld Breach to win the game. Like, you don't really need your graveyard that much. You can just storm off the top of your library because every card in your hand just becomes draw a card. I know you discard a card, but you could discard the cards that you don't need. And so like every card in your hand is just like draw a card. And then if you have something like Consider, it becomes draw 2 cards. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. So that's why I trimmed the Stifle down to 1 copy, and then I also added Expedition Map. Kind of goes well with the Artist Talent because it can cost 0 mana sometimes, but mostly I'm running it because I have a Boseiju here, and I could tutor up the Boseiju, or I could tutor up the Desert Temple, I could, or Lotus Field. Let's see. I decided to cut some stock ups because here's the thing. Artist Talent, once you get that resolved, you no longer need like something like stock up. Stock up, it puts 2 cards in your hand. You could get like a Hidden Strings plus Underworld Breach plus Pact Negation. But if you have this resolved, like, you really don't need something like this anymore. But it is nice to have. I added cards like Peak instead of Gamble because they added this card. I'm not sure how recent, but it is really good. Like, you can see somebody's entire hand, and then also obviously draw a card. With the pros running like Surgical main deck in their Eldrazi deck, just seeing what your opponent has going on really helps you play your Goldfish combo on your turn. So there was that. No changes to the sideboard. It looks all the same to me. We're running only 3 Meltdown because we had to add the Pyroclasm here to deal with the Dauthi Voidwalker, but it seems like the pros don't even care about Dauthi Voidwalker, so we have it just in case. You can go Wish, Pyroclasm. Oh, also added Fey Wishes. This card, I genuinely, I don't like this card at all. Like, people run this and this because, you know, you don't want it to get surgical. But honestly, I'd rather just run 2 Wish. I just been trying this out. Uh, but I really hate it, honestly. It puts a card in your hand, so like you don't have to cast it the turn that you play it, but I just hate the fact that it's 4 mana. I probably would just run Wish if it was my choice, but for play testing purposes, just gonna be running this one. But anyways, that was all. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned.